What's up, party members? Just the Party 8 here. Welcome back for more Super Mario Galaxy. I almost said my name twice for some reason. In the last episode, we finished Sea Slide Galaxy in one video, and we also did Bone Fin Galaxy, took down King Fin. In this episode, we're gonna go to probably my second favorite level in the game, next to Balrog Galaxy. I like this next level a lot. And it's not a ripoff of in level of this game, but it's a reference to something classic. Let's just say it like that. Well, at least the music is. And also some parts are references to past Mario games, including one that I did on my channel earlier. So let's check it out. And the first end level is Toy Time Galaxy. It's a very cool looking level, especially I love the background of Toy Time Galaxy. It looks like you're inside of a play box, you know. Anyway, mission 1, Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. This is obviously a reference to, well, a Mecha Bowser from Mario Sunshine, which is a walkthrough that I did, which I'm actually kind of happy about. I do like that walkthrough that I did. It was one of the most fun one to do, and also one of the most successful ones in my opinion. I like that. And also we have, as you can probably hear from the music, it's a toy version of the Mario Bros. Theme, which I like a lot. I can understand if people don't like this level because of one reason. You'll see in a bit. I love like with that wind over there in space. It looks so cool. Here we have Mecha Koopas. You can only kill them with ground pounds and get coins. My friends have been kidnapped. Well, too bad for you. I don't care about them. Well, we do have to do something because I'm Mario, of course. This pink over here, you get sucked into it. Ugh. Bad choice of words, but yeah. It's kind of like those gravity things that we saw in Bowser's Dark Matter Plant. Go away, laser thingy. Anyway, screw the screw. And now you do need to be careful with this. Yeah. Okay, there we go. You go down a lot faster compared to the Wii version. And I think we're coming up to why I love you on also not to have a love-hate relationship with this level. It's because of this. Say hello to a brand new power-up. The Spring Mushroom, which turns into Spring Mario. This is a fan least favorite power-up. Probably because of how it controls. You cannot spin anymore. You can only bounce. And, well, you can at least ground pound and kill the enemies, but that's about it. If you press B while on the ground like this, you can do a high jump, which I think is a cool idea. It's a creative power-up, but I can definitely understand if you're not the biggest fan of this. This form will deactivate. There's a secret over here, by the way. However, if you go inside a launch star, you instantly lose the form, so you gotta be careful with that. Now, there's a really cool reward for this if you can do this, which I'm terrible at, apparently. Alright, do this. Save some bricks. I said set some bricks. Come on. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Come on. There we go. Starbits galore! That makes up for not having a lot of starbits in the previous episodes. We also have that 8-bit Mario over there, and I forgot I still had the spring suit. I mean, power-up is also kind of lazy designed. I mean, it's just Mario in a spiral thingy, spring. I don't know what you're supposed to call it in English, but watch out for this laser, though. Laser guy. You also automatically wall jump. You don't need to press the jump button to wall jump with this form, so that's also a thing. But yeah, we have an 8-bit Mario over there, which we're going to in a certain mission. We also have some toy dishes, so... Alright, come on. Ground pound this, there we go. Now let's go towards this toy Mega Bowser. I do like Mega Bowser's design for Mario Sunshine a little bit more. I do love this music though. Yeah, another one up. Now we have this green pattern which you can walk onto, like gravity. And you may need to screw more screws. This is not really a boss fight, this is just... I don't know, going for the level and trying to destroy this thing. And whoa! What the hell happened to the gravity there? That was weird. Apparently not supposed to jump that high. There, get on his chest. There we go. This song replaced in this mission, which I'm kind of a little bit sad about, but watch out for the fire bars. Okay, there we go. Now there's only a Mecha Koopa over here, and what the? There we go. Try not to burn me. There we go. Get inside here. I do like the Mecha Koopa designs of this game. Oh god. Compared to how we know them from the 2D Mario games, like from New Super Mario Bros. I do like some new designs they did for the classic enemies in Mario Galaxy. Q took down his arm. I like that there's a fire, you know, flood that shoots fireballs, you know, like Bowser shooting fire is pretty cool. Yeah, we have a Magic Koopa. We could have taken him down first, but I'm gonna be challenging. You also don't need the spring form in this part. Well, actually in this part you do need to. Because I think Mario doesn't jump high enough with its triple jump. But right here you don't need the spring suit, but I'm gonna take it anyway. And die. And we blew his brains out. That's when you know it's dead. Because if you don't do this with the spring suit, you can actually hear what these guys are saying, but screw those Gearmos. Go straight for the star. And pretty long mission. Almost 8 minutes already into the video. Well, the next mission is pretty short, so... Getting more star bits, thank you. Let's go over to mission number 2. Which is Mario meets Mario. Speaking of when I said when we're going to meet. Speaking of which, we're going to meet the 8-bit version of Mario. Well, not really meet, but go over to it. Alright. Okay, I had to do it. And apparently Mario's feet is shiny. Well, okay, no, that's where the star is supposed to appear, but you know what I mean. What do you have to say, Toad? All systems are go. Why? Because I said so. I wish all vehicles were handled like that. We're automatic. Well, we already have self-driving cars, but these are not really, well, effective right now. Anyway, here we need to collect 5 star chips. Actually, you cannot kill these laser enemies. I think not even with the Rainbow Star. And as you saw by the corner, I'm going to show you right here. There is a... Yeah, over here. There's the secret mission. Which we're not going to, of course. The camera is being very weird. So, there you go. Screw the screw and screw the big screw. Count how many times we're going to say screw the screw. Because you do need to screw a lot of things. Take a shot every time I said that. Okay, no, not really. I don't want you guys getting drunk while watching my videos, but actually that would be kind of funny, but nah. So I do have seen some videos of, you know, being drunk. I watched some movies that are either bad or just fun to watch while being drunk. It sounded really cool. Anyway, we're already going to the final planet. Yeah, this mission is a lot shorter than the first one. You do gotta watch out to not remove most of these green platforms because they'll be gone forever. You also get introduced into these yellow blocks, which will rotate indefinitely. And Mario's clothes are made of lava. This is where I made that terrible joke of, that's why Mario's first power-up is Fire Mario. I was such a stupid person back then. Thought I was being funny. Oh, God. I always say I'm not funny, I have my moments. That's what I always say. And there we go. Really easy Silver Star mission, honestly. Wow, this mission is done under like 3-4 minutes. This should have been the first mission in my personal opinion. Oh well. Do 77. Lucky 77. Now over to the final mission, which is actually a long one. Now it's kind of interesting. Well, actually, I'll go over there once we get to the secret mission. I'm gonna put it on hold for now. For now, let's go to the third mission, Bouncing Down Cake Lane. More spring form action. And another mole to take down, this time with an electric gun. Which I guess does hurt you this time, and the trains are going a little bit faster, and the other direction. Okay, I'm sorry for the whistling to that. Come on, it's the Mario team, everyone knows this team. Even if you haven't played the original NES. I do actually, a few weeks ago, I actually did play the NES fully, the original Mario Bros. 1. And I have respect for a lot of people who've done this without, without save states. Because man, you guys had a lot harder when it comes to video games back then. Respect to all the people who played video games in the 80s and 90s. Ooh, let's not do that, okay. I was a 2000 kid, but so yeah, I do play a lot of classic games at least. Like, I mean, I played through Super Metroid, Majora's Mask. I do have played some classic games. I do that a lot more compared to other Gen Zers. Anyway, more Star Bits. I love these chocolate bars. They look so delicious. Okay, there we go. Now that getting that one up is absolute suicide in the spring form. And hello, what do you have to say? Wow, you found me! What are you doing over here? Ah, whatever. Now you're supposed to go towards the. That was close. Okay. In the other direction, that direction, but you can actually do this, I believe. Oh, you cannot. Oh, well. Well, actually, I think you can. Wait, hang on. Yep. If I can land on the spoon. Can I? Yes, I can! Shortcuts. I did not do that in the original walkthrough. Here we have more little burrs. And some very delicious ice cream. And now, whoa! Stupid gravity. Getting a lot of close calls in this episode. Now, there are a lot of secrets over here. First off is... question mark. You have the, ice music. I do have to be careful with that thing over there. Ah, there we go. These things can be annoying, these spiked ones. Because you cannot kill them. Now let's get past these Goombas on this invisible. Let's not be fancy. Ugh. I am a good player, Mario Galaxy player, but I don't want to be smooth all the time. It's gonna be a boss, so there's a Hell's Mushroom, of course. Die. It's kind of rare that the next boss is actually... The first phase of the boss is actually the hardest parts of the entire boss. Let's actually get the Pole Star. Get these Star Bits. I'm getting a lot of Star Bits. This is a good farming level for farming Star Bits. And I saw a secret over here, so we're gonna check it out. Let's see what it is inside the spoon. Ooh, the spiked plants. Oh. I love the sped up version of it. Yep, go away from the plant. There we go. Well, actually, I didn't know if there is actually an infinite life trick. I know there's one very easy one in Galaxy 2. Everyone knows that one. But I'm not sure about Galaxy 1. And don't even try to do that. I need to blow the candles. It's not the obvious what you need to do in this area, but and that guy's stuck over there. Die, all of you Mecha Koopas. And happy birthday! There's probably someone out there who has a birthday, so happy birthday to him. Anyway, let's go to the boss. It's you again, this time with electric gun. And it's also a little bit homing, so we gotta be careful. Now, you don't need the spring suit for this once again, but... let's not do that. But in order to show it off, let's do it. The first phase, like I said, is the harder part. And avoid. There we go. Because you keep bouncing, and sometimes you get hit without even trying. Hey, come on. There we go. Ground pounds, for God's sake. Now, this part, now the rest is very easy. There we go. Over 200 star bits. I'll take it. And now another star. And that's it. All the 3 main missions. Now over to the secret mission. Now going back to what I was about to talk about earlier. Because in order for the Prankster comet to appear for Toy Town Galaxy, you do need to know where the secret mission is. Otherwise, the Prankster comet will not appear on screen. I was very confused the first time I played for it, because, you know, I didn't know how to 100% the game, of course. And I was a kid, so yeah. Anyway, going back to Mario meets Mario. Blah, 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 blah. Can I actually get these? No. Oh. Going right for the train. Come on, hurry up. Come on, there we go. Hopefully I can get all these starbits over here, because I do need a lot of starbits for this part. I think I need over 50. I don't care about that, at least for this time. Alright, let's see if we can get through it without getting hits. There we go. Yep, you do need Fifi. 50, come on. There we go. There we go. Transform! Something in my throat. And look at that, more Tox boxes. Or now they call toy box because you know it's toy time. Okay, no, not really. Anyway, we need to press all the flip switches once again. Watch out for the Tox boxes because that's insta kill. Run. Okay, there we go. Actually, I should have gone the other way, but I'm gonna wait this time. And that was not supposed to happen. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go over here. Wait for this guy with the big teeth. I do agree, those faces are creepy. Not as creepy as in 64, but still. Alright, last few flip switches are over here. I have to avoid these spike thingies. The camera can work, please. Thank you. And, oh, come on. Camera. Okay, there we go. And that's it. Now everything's stopped, so it should be a lot easier. Well, except for the Tox boxes, but we don't need to go back there. Ooh. And let's collect our secret star. Let's see if the Prankster Column appears on the first run. On the first go. Otherwise, I have to go back to that Luma. The flip switch chain. And yes, it does. Yep, it's a fast throw comet. What are you supposed to expect? Because you know Tox boxes. And the last time we saw a Tox box, the fast throw comet appeared. Well, this time again. Fast throws of Toy Time. We have to do the exact same thing, except this time in double speed. Like I said, the fast foes only appear on 2 levels. Going the other way this time compared to last time how I did this. Run. Okay, there we go. This is actually a lot easier than the other one, in my personal opinion. Because there are a lot more ways to die in the Beach Bowl fast throw compared to this one. There we go. Now the hardest part is pretty much over, in my personal opinion. These things also go faster, so that's like also a thing I gotta watch out for. Come on, move. Thank you. Watch out. Oh, God. And that's it. Very short mission. Turn around. Stupid controls. These things stop moving. As usual. Whoa, gravity. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And a star. And that's probably the last thing we're going to be doing for this episode, unless another chapter appears. Nope. Okay, so I guess I'm going to say next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're going to be taking on the main boss of the engine room, Hungry Luma, and see what happens next. See you guys next time.